trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Brave Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. Yes, we got some Potomac to talk about, Giselle. You know how I plan a trip? I'll give you that. That was a very nice looking trip. Hell, I would have just been a production assistant just to come on the trip. I mean, not like, the PAs and everybody would have, been at the Four Seasons or anything, but, it would have been worth a shot. But that being said, higher is waiting, lower is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed. Let me take down this iconic intro here. Yes, indeed. You see that virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. I hope all is well with each and every single one of you. Let's get to the getting and doing what we do, because we have a lot to talk about. So the episode opens up on Preakness, right? And basically the ride over to Preakness. And basically it is Stacy and Kiana. And, Stacy says, I don't want to get chin checked. I'm sure you will be the one to show me. It's just like, Stacy, you are that person that if you got a hat gifted to you from Compton, California, and somebody asked you, have you ever been to the hood? I've been in Compton. Like, that's who you are. Like, sincerely. That's who I think of when I think of you. Like, I've been in Compton. It's like, if you walk down the street, y'all know Stacy. Who the fuck is Stacy? Like, that's exactly how I see you. So, but no. So then, apparently no sharing of Greg's money. And then, you had to shake it behind for $20. And Stacy, you ain't got no ass. You just don't. I just don't see it. Just no. I mean, listen, not every black woman was blessed with thickness. You know what I mean? Not every woman on the planet was blessed with thickness. You know what I mean? But there are some beautiful women that they have themselves together. But Stacey, you ain't got nothing to shake at all. You know what I mean? Yeah. So then Giselle and Wendy talk about Angel, and apparently Angel did not graduate. Now, Wendy, unless you have her transcripts, you really can't say nothing, okay? Because right now you in a situation where you may just want to just coast. And Stacy put the $20 in her pocket. Now, I'm not going to say here front, I wasn't too mad about that because it's a free $20. You know what I mean? A man asked Ashley out, which, sir, really all the choices that were there and that's the one you picked? Child, he probably asked her because she's on Bravo. It gave him some clout, but it probably never went anything further than that, child. I'm not saying Ashley's not a bad option, but I mean, she's one of many. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. Giselle is single, and Angel has somebody for Giselle, And the ladies ask, is he chocolate or is he bald? And then they bring up Giselle's past choices in men. I keep thinking of Karen Huger, Giselle, that without a man. I do miss Karen Huger on this season. I really, really do. Like I said, it should have been a companion show at 9/8 Central. Really should have. So, with that being said, Tia said Ashley was rude for, not inviting everybody else there because I think it was Wendy and Giselle that got invited over to Ashley's house. And, it just, rolled off the tongue. It was tongue in cheek. I don't think Tia really meant anything by it. But if that was her opinion, Ashley, that's her opinion too. Like, my Lord Jesus. So it's cool when everybody else can say something, but it ain't cool when you say something. That's what we're doing? Okay. So Ashley's making fun of Tia's accent. It's like, sweetie, she's actually royalty where you pretend to be royalty. Okay. She probably knows an actual singer that could teach you to sing better than your non-singing ass. Okay. Just saying. Ashley tries to take digs at people, but she doesn't recognize that she has her own flaws. Because if I had to say between who could get it between Ashley and Tia, it'll be Tia all day. Tia will be mama. Okay, listen. Shit. I mean, no answer. She gonna make fun of her accent because she has an opinion. Child, at least Tia was blessed with her figure. You had to be boosted up because you didn't have shit. Just like Stacy don't have shit from the back. Child, moving on. I can't do it. So then Jazzi comes through. Darius and Jazzi are in counseling, and the planning is going for the wedding. And then there was some NFL talk of this 10-year versus 7-year, right? And that Bobby was a tackle. Honestly, to tell you the truth, like when Wendy said, "Oh, I saw the shade." How was that shade? And Wendy, it's not like you could get on the conversation and clarify because you can't be a part of that world. I mean, yeah, you're the Godiva goddess, but I mean, Godiva chocolate doesn't come back, under a recall. You know what I'm saying? You're under a recall right now for your character. So was your husband. So, but I didn't feel like that was shade at all. Like 10-year versus 7-year. Like they were just getting to know each other. And Wendy tried to take that inch and make it a mile. She's become a little bit of a Giselle, just a little bit, So Wendy said, "Make me some money." Just like, how conveniently timed of make me some money. Okay. So then, apparently, child, Wendy won $5. And she kept repeating it too. Like, I won $5. I won $5. But yet your bank account is full though, child. Okay. So anyway, moving. So Ashley asked about Jazzi and Kiana. And, Jazzi really didn't have an issue with, Kiana allegedly. And, Wendy said, y'all, it's the first lady. Let's, just handle this. And y'all, the first lady did not want to be on RHOP. Like, they covered her face, said first lady, and then in the, the open and closed, you know what those things are called, right? Brackets. That's what I'm going to say. Brackets. They put did not want to be on RHOP. I'm like, oh my Lord. But then I thought, like, wait a minute, Wendy, are you as big as you say you are? Because the first lady didn't want to appear with you, nor the ladies. I'm just asking, And before Wendy and her fans say, well, Braylon, you never had the governor of Ohio or the first lady of Ohio ask you to do anything. Child, I'm not trying to get into those spaces, so you can't really use that on me. The hell? I just thought it was interesting, Miss 4 Degrees, talking all this high and mighty and hoity-toity shit and everything in between, that the first lady did not want to appear on camera with you. I'm just saying. But anyway, moving on. So Jazzi said Wendy was being messy. And then, Jazzy said that, you know, that Kiana has a lot going on with Greg, and then the two kids own Jazzy, and Kiana brought that up. And Angel wants Sharice to come. And so when it came to that, right, it's like, okay, well, it wasn't a lie that, Darius had two kids on Jazzy, but in the same token, Jazzy made that choice in Darius, and I think that should be respected. Two things can be true, right? Um, but also, too, with Jazzy, I don't think that was your place to say that they're going through a lot of issues, right? Because what couple doesn't go through issues? So honestly, I felt like both of them were wrong. You know what I mean? So just keep it in a book. So then Ashley's getting ready for Nevis. I'm just like, child, what are you getting ready for when there's not really a lot to put on? Like, yeah. I mean, you're not Angel Reese. Because Angel Reese did her thing at the Victoria's Secret fashion show. And let me tell you, that was not, let me tell you something. People were not ready for that jelly because Angel Reese is bootylicious, okay? Listen, Ashley ain't got that. So I don't know why she was saying, I got to see what outfit will work or won't work. Child, please. Hey, G Mom Liz, welcome in. Glad to have you here. I hope all is well with you. Glad to have you in. So then Angel is packing and hoping for sisterhood. And here's the thing. I like Angel. I think she's cool. I mean, she's first of all to see black people take part in being naturalists, right? And utilizing the outdoors as a business where there was black cowboys and black cowgirls, and showcasing that black people do camp and we are adventurous and stuff. I'm like, hell, good on you. You know what I mean? Like, this is the thing. I feel like Bravo, and I don't know if they try to do this intentionally, but it's just like the Housewives is this big multi-universal reality TV, so everybody that comes into it has to be on that level. I like the fact that Angel and Tia have normal families. I like that shit. I do. I like the fact, and it's no shade, but I like the fact that Wendy has 4 degrees, and Angel can be out in nature. I like the diversity. I don't get why everybody has to be the damn same. I just don't get it. I really don't. That's just me though. So then 2 days later, the ladies arrive at the airport. Jazzy is on the trip, and child Jazzy is in economy. I don't know if people know this, but you can get a Shake Shack cheeseburger in first class. And not to mention, too, if you don't know about this, there's this thing called promotional consideration. You probably saw at the end of this episode with the jet company and the Nevis, tourism group, or tourism, association. Sometimes either a housewife will pay for it, right? The cast trip. Bravo will pay for it. It will be half and half, or the tourism board will say, hey, listen, we'll help pay for it if you guys come, right? So just a little inside intel there for you, okay? But seriously, if Bravo was paying for the trip, I'm sitting in first class. Y'all paying for this, not me. So then we get to Nevis, and there's a tour guide waiting for them there. And they land in St. Kitts. And so in order to get to Nevis, you got to get there on a boat or a yacht. And they were waiting for Jazzy. I don't know what took so long. I mean, she got off the plane at 1:46 p.m. So it's a yacht service, and, they're going to the Four Seasons. And Angel's goal is to get to know everybody better as her first vacation after being a mommy, because she had a baby about, I think 18 months ago. So this is her first one, you know what I mean? First girls trip and first one for her after becoming a mommy again. Stacy reached out to Angel to give, a good welcome that she did not receive. Now I think that was quite nice, Stacy. I think that was a nice thing to do. It's a bachelorette party for Jazzy. Okay. I really don't see why this is a bachelorette party for Jazzy because when you're doing a bachelorette party or a bachelor party, right? You usually are doing it with friends that have been in your life for a very long time. So I'm sure because we don't know Jazzy for what she does um, at all. I mean, she does things. She's a human being. She is in the world with the rest of us. God bless her on her journey. So I do believe she's an entrepreneur. But I would think Jazzy would want to do this bachelorette, party with her own homegirls, right? So are you here because Giselle needs a storyline because she ain't got nothing this season? And did you need a storyline because you just want attention and to be seen and to look like you're somebody when really you might be a nobody behind the scenes? I'm just asking questions, okay? Listen, I ain't jealous of nobody. Y'all showed up on national television. I'm just talking about you, okay? Listen, like I said to my audience before, once I get done watching the episode for the review, I don't go back and rewatch it. I really don't. Like, out of sight, out of mind. But because my audience watches it, I give y'all the best energy because y'all deserve it. Okay? So this ain't no jealous thing. I'm just asking questions. So after that, we learned something very interesting about neatness. You cannot have any camo in neatness. Now, we don't know if that's because it's a war thing or what have you, but apparently you cannot wear camo. And so then Tia has a kind of empty suitcase and packs the camo into Tia's bag. And Tia, let me just say this to you. You are just nothing but a doll. Nothing but a doll. I thought that was very, very kind. And yes, indeed. So Stacy didn't know about balls. Well, obviously, how would she know what balls are when, she can't feel them from the back because she ain't got no ass? Listen, Stacy twerked, okay? And Wendy said that Stacy had a ear, okay? Just because you put lipstick on pig don't mean it's not still a pig, okay? Listen, I'm reporting on what aired on national television, okay? You saw the thumbnail, you know my voice is damn it, you know why you're here, okay? Because I give it to you real rather, okay? So Stacy didn't know about balls. And then Wendy, the blood translator she is, just said cream stick. Or to use a meme from the Golden Girls, condoms, Rose, condoms. Yo, this is how Stacy was looking when she got asked about balls. This is exactly how Stacy was looking. Here we go.
It's not just feeding the hungry only on Thanksgiving. It's an everyday situation. You know what I mean? This is 265 days a year.
That is funny. 265 days. Where the hell that bitch live at?
It's
See, Nene, that bitch Stacy, she lives in the DMV. We know where that bitch lives at. Okay, so just keeping it a bug. Shout out to Nene Leaks. Y'all, it's all tongue in cheek in the words of Tia. Like, sincerely. If you watch my show reviews and you know me well enough, I keep it to the show unless social media relates to the show. Because I have learned, been known, and I keep this at the forefront of my mind. There's a difference between viewers and consumers. The viewers, they watch Potomac and every other show when it's supposed to air on the night it's supposed to air, at the time it's supposed to air. Those are the viewers. The consumers, they watch it. All right, Braylon's on. When Tay Talk is on. Chit Chat with QT is on. They go and they find the reviews that they want to watch. and they keep up with the Bravo Shade Room and every other platform. So those are the consumers. See, what I do is I give both sides. I make the review for the people that may not have time to be a viewer, but I give a consumer energy of keeping it light, fun, and fresh with my commentary. And if social media helps the review so you can understand the episode better, then that's what I do. You understand? There it is. All right, moving on. So with that being said, let's see. Tia said that she is very layered and she has the right to suck a ball or two. I'm like, Tia, not the Nigerian dominatrix of the bedroom. All right now. Hubby, you've been a very bad boy. Get over here. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Stop it, brother. You live. Stop it. Hang on. Hey, Tia, listen. I just have one thing to say to you. Just one thing. Hang on. Just one thing to say to you, because when you said what you said, that you were layered and this, that, and the third. This is all I have to say. This is all. Hang on one second. I have to do this. I'm sorry, y'all. I have no other options here, okay? Listen. Tia.
Come out the closet and stop keeping a secret and let the world know, if it had not been for the Lord that was on my side, I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you were at your wit's end? That is my point of view. Because my point of view in the Easter story is relational.
So for Tia, her being able to suck a ball or two is relational to her and her husband. So glad to know that, Tia. Glad to know that. I wasn't looking directly at the TV when she said that, and I hollered, "Me too! Me too!" And child, I really do believe she is like a bad nanny in the bedroom. Like black leather, letting you know what good you did, what bad you did. And she doesn't use a belt, she uses a whip to put you on punishment. She's the nanny that handles your ass. And her husband probably likes it. And she probably likes being that bad nanny. But she said she was very layered, Tia, okay? So, Tia, come out the closet quick, keeping a damn secret. Move it on. So, Ashley is mentioning on the yacht that, this is something good. The last time we were together, it wasn't all that good. Ashley, if nobody would ever ask you to sing, nobody would ever ask you to be piece of the value. Stop electing yourself to things that people would never give you the position to, would never put you in position to be of importance enough to do anything. Okay, stop that shit. It's disrespectful, it's disgraceful, and it's just tired behavior. I'm saying this as a human being to another human being, okay? Like, do you hear yourself back when you sing? I'm just asking. Now, I was in choir from pre-K to 12th grade. And obviously, I found my lane. You know what I mean? I can host American Idol. I'm decent as a singer. But I'm not trying to go out here and stump the yard and stuff because everybody got limits. You know what I mean? So, but that's neither here nor there, child. But I just felt it was funny. Like, out of all people to bring up something positive to reset the group, Ashley would do it. Said no one ever. But moving on. So it's the day after Wendy's birthday. And Giselle said that some people may not have wanted you to come. Now, when Giselle said this, I thought that it would be Jazzi, right? Because not Jazzi, child, but I thought it would be Kiana, right? Because of what happened at, Peakiness. But apparently it was Angel. Now, Giselle, we all know that you would lie and that you would cheat, and we don't want you no more, in the words of Angela Bassett from the Jacksons, The American Dream, when she played Catherine Jackson, okay? But I don't remember Angel saying that she did not want Jazzi on the trip. I don't remember her saying that. And she just said that she wants Charisse because that's who she wanted. Like I know when you get older, sometimes the mind goes a little bad and eyesight goes a little bad, and sometimes your mouth can't work because sometimes you make checks that your ass can't cash, like your best friend Regular Robin that got cheated on with somebody who looks finer than her existence. Listen, I'm not being ageist, okay? I'm just asking a question. Giselle has been on TV for a long time. Sometimes, things run together. You know what I mean? So she's an empty nester. And, when you're an empty nester, you have a little bit more time. So sometimes you forget things. I'm trying to help Giselle here, which is shocking because she really doesn't deserve any help. But I did say at the top of this review that she did a very nice job of this trip. I would have been a PA just to come on the trip. Not like the PAs would say that the Four Seasons, but Giselle did her thing. Okay, all right, moving on. But apparently, Angel doesn't remember saying that she didn't want Jazzi on the trip. But apparently, Kiana said something about Wendy 6 months ago, according to Jazzi. And this is the thing, right? Jazzi, that's not your business. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Bray, who are you to say whose business is it and is not? These women appeared on national television, so you and everybody else got the right to talk about what they do, okay? So please, stop it. Get some help, okay? The reason why I say that was not Jazzi's business to tell that was because that should have been up to Kiana and Wendy to have that discussion. And honestly, too, I think that, when Wendy laughed in Kiana's face, I didn't think that was right at all. I think Kiana might have a different expectation of what a friend should be. And I think that they're two good women. They just got to work out their shit. But when you throw in being extra, when nobody would choose you from being a basic package to being a premium package, we're talking about, a car, Jazzi wouldn't be the first car to be bought off the lot. Okay? Like I said, I would buy Angel off the lot before Jazzi. Okay? Just keeping it a buck. All right? Just saying. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But the point is, I just felt like that was just wrong, tacky, and just trifling. Because now it's looking like you're hating on Kiana. That's what it's looking like. You're giving Jacqueline and Mia energy. And we all know what happened with Jacqueline and Mia, right? So, it's not a good look. And like I said, this bachelorette party was just for storyline. Because a real bachelorette would actually be having a bachelorette vacation with her actual homegirls. Just keeping it a buck. So, Jazzi, right, is not saying, anything, right, in her confessional about what did Kiana say. And Wendy says during that 6 month period, we didn't have an issue, but Kiana believes that they did. And then Angel gets asked about a bench warmer, right, for a WAG. And she said, well, everybody is a great position on the team. I'm like, Angel, not only are you a journalist, but you know how to give a journalistic answer. Listen, you know what? To you, and to you. Hang on, wait. Well done. well done. So Angel asked the NFL question. That's why I sincerely thought when it came to the 10-year, 7-year, it was just a question. Like Wendy, you tried to check Angel about her ish. At least we can go online and see that both of them played in the NFL, where you showed a ring that was allegedly stolen in an interview. Thou protest a little too motherfucking ass much with me. Just keeping it up. But that's neither here nor there. So basically, one of the ladies said, said on the, Giselle said that the boat will be taking them at the Four Seasons. And when they landed Nevis, right, there's a picture of Tia and Angel that Giselle's confused about because Angel's pic doesn't look like Angel, right? And so, they all get to Giselle's villa, and Tia gets the nanny quarters. Because she's British, Giselle, really? And honestly, you know what? Tia made $1 out of 15 cents. She's like, I got my own place. I'm good. So while Giselle was trying to shade, Tia got her own place. Okay. Listen. So then Jazzi, Wendy, and Stacy became the highest AKA choir of all time. I don't know what decibel they were in, but thank God it ended. I'm just like, child, really? Okay. So then Angel and Kiana are, in their own room, and then Giselle and Ashley have a room, right? And here's the thing. Everybody got a message and a robe but Stacy. You know what I put in my notes, y'all? I put a Neil Fletcher situation in my notes. For those of you who don't know, there is a decrepit, tacky, and horrible show that'll be coming back on November 15th. And to everybody who's creating content right now, you're supposed to be on break until November 15th. So all the content you're creating is null and void. Okay? Gotta wait till November 15th, which means that you have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You got 19 more days until you can create content. Just hold out for 19 more days. You guys got this. But yes, OWN's #1 show. Said no one ever. But anyway, on that show, there was a situation with a girls trip where Miss Nell did not get a card with her name on it. And Nell hooped and hollered and did everything in between. Okay. So I literally wrote that in my notes because I'm like, oh my Lord Jesus. But then, because y'all know Stacy, right? Stacy was with TJ, right? Last season. And she is allegedly back with her ex-husband this season trying to work things out. So Giselle didn't know who she was. I'm just like, you are so messy. You are so damn messy. Like, I laughed my ass off. I really did. Because I saw it for what it was. And Stacy did handle it a lot better than Nell did. Absolutely. And this is the thing, right? Fair point, even though TMZ said that Stacy was divorced, but y'all didn't say nothing about that. in the interview or on your shady podcast, which is never reasonably at all. Um, but if everybody else got their name on a robe, right? And this, we're talking about the principle of the thing. I'm just an outsider looking at it, right? And Giselle said, and Giselle could say, "Well, I don't have to get to know Braylon." Well, guess what? I don't have to get to know Giselle either. Wow, what a shocking concept! But we're talking about the principle of the thing, right? So if everybody else got a robe with their name on it, everybody's bag got like a letter on it, everybody else got a card, you could just do the same thing. It's about inclusion, right? Let's just say that Grace won a big award, right, for whatever she's pursuing in college. And I hope that, the twins and Grace are doing very well in college, and they will graduate and everything else. And I hope that their journeys, into adulthood will be well. And I say into adulthood because, and I say that because it's one thing to be your own person on your parents' house. It's a whole nother thing to try and fail when you're out on your own. So I wish those ladies well. And Giselle and Jamal, y'all did a wonderful job in raising them. I will definitely say that. Those are three really good ladies. I will definitely say that to y'all. So I give credit where credit is due, right? But back to the example. Let's just say that, your daughter Grace or one of the twins got, a scholarship, right? And you're at the scholarship reception. And, everybody is getting, a hoodie with their name on it. At the dinner, everybody else got a little card at the dinner. And everybody else is in the program. Now, if Grace or one of the twins were not in that program and did not get a card at that dinner and did not get a hoodie, would you not feel a way as a mother? Come on now, Giselle. Come on now. Like, come on. Are we seriously doing this shit? And yes, I'm bringing up the kids in a context, conjecture, and connection that relates to the show. Because this, line of talking about kids, not talking about kids, this brother goes hard for good men, good women, good children. I've went off on some destinations before that was borderline like we were about to get off of YouTube because I gave a fuck. So don't come from my resume when some of y'all don't even have a resume to match a fifth core or a half of what the fuck I do. Okay? I'm just saying, if Giselle would not want her kids to be disrespected, then she should not have disrespected Stacey. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I can put in the story. All right, moving on. moving on. So, is she married or not? You know what I mean? Basically about, Stacey, and Angel felt disrespected by, not being said, hey to, in the group, right? Let me see here. When you're right. She would have gone off. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And it's not disrespecting the ladies at all. At all. But just right is right and wrong is wrong. Like, imagine if Karen Huger did that to you, Giselle. Would you not feel a way about it? That's the whole point. Thank you, G-Mob Liz, for that. Thank you, gorgeous. Appreciate you. But Angel felt disrespected because, she didn't feel included at the airport, right? And this is the thing. I get that, but also, too, you have to show yourself, of that energy. But also, too, when I'm at the airport, right, if it's early, I ain't talking to nobody, right? I'm just keeping it a buck because it's probably, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. It looked like it was, maybe 10, 11 o'clock. But either way, like, you're in your own bubble. So if you want to show yourself approved, give the hug. But also, too, if you're showing yourself approved and they're not receiving you, then do what you do, right? So And I feel like Angel is just misunderstood. I don't think Angel's a mean person. Right? I really don't. I don't think she comes off as standoffish or that she's not wanting to be open. But maybe it's just called what's that thing? What's that motherfucking thing called? Oh, protecting her peace. Moving on. So as they get ready for dinner, Tia calls her daughter Alexis to wish her happy birthday. And I love the fact that when Ashley and Giselle was asking where Tia was making sure her kid was okay. And I'm just like, thank you, Bravo, for bringing in some damn humanity into this show. I love it. Damn, maybe it can soften up the group. Good Lord Jesus. Because I'm like, I'm sorry, if you put Ashley Darby in a circle, you put Jill Scott in a circle and ask women and men who will they date, they would fill up Jill Scott's circle before Ashley Darby. Same thing with Giselle Bryant. Like, they're famous on a level that they exist with everybody else. Okay? Just keeping it in a button. Now, for those of you going to say, well, Brown, they've been invited by Essence. Who have you been invited by? Child, here's the gag. I haven't been invited by Essence, and neither have y'all for trying to roast me, okay? So we both haven't been invited by Essence. So you can't get at me with that dig, and I can't get at you with that dig. So what we doing? Because I swear to God, it's always somebody that just want to nuck if you buck, but yet your ass ain't big enough, strong enough, or mental enough to box with me. Socially. Okay. With facts. Thank you very much. Anyway, moving on. But I thought that was so sweet of Tia checking in on Alexis. I thought that was sweet. And Nathaniel, poor Nathaniel, he said Nathaniel rather texted Tia, his mom, and said, I want to leave and I want to be adopted. And Tia was like, well, sweetie, why do you want to do that? And it's like, well, I had to clean up. And the reason why I'm laughing at this is because it's a kid being a kid. Like, you in the house with all that estrogen. And sure, you got your dad, but, you know, your dad can't be your best friend. You know what I mean? So he's the only boy in the house. I mean, my Lord, just... Even Tia had to laugh at Nathaniel. So I love the fact that Tia's kids seem like normal kids. Like, sincerely, it was wonderful to see that. In the midst of all this ish going on in Nevis, there was a concerned mother giving a fuck about her children. I'm like, bravo, bravo, bravo. And by the way, y'all, just because I said that don't mean I don't think any other woman on that show doesn't care about her children, okay? See, you got to say stuff like that because there's some people that are behind the 8 ball mentally that don't get that just because you don't say something doesn't mean you don't agree with that. Just keeping it in a book, and that's just a general statement. Okay. All right, moving on. So after all that, Ashley has to tinkle. And Jazzi goes as well. Convenient. Stacey and Kiana talked, and it was a mixed bag of support from Angel's point of view because, you know, Stacey asked Kiana, how is Angel doing? You know, are you and Greg together? It's just like, you know, do you have your situation together, Stacey? You know? And Angel took offense of like, what were you asking about? And Stacey was like, well, I just asked if you were okay and how are you adjusting and everything else. And I will say this, I think Stacey did the right thing and she did the wrong thing. I think that Stacey did the right thing by asking because, hey, she's showing concern. But also, too, Stacey doesn't know Angel. So, listen, you're Angel's best friend, so I'm going to ask you. But also, too, Angel said the best way to get to know me is to have a conversation with me. I fully agree with that. Fully agree. So only 1 to 2 people called Angel. And Angel felt that the question that was asked at Kiana's house was very unnecessary. She felt attacked. And for Angel, it's hard for her to reach out to people, right? She was talking about how she's moving through the group, and Giselle was like, "Are you not excited to sit with us?" It's like, Giselle, y'all do realize, like I said before, there are people bigger than you. If Giselle Bryant called me and said, "Hey, bro, you want to hang out?" versus Janet Jackson, who do you think I'm going to take the call from? Who do you think I'm going to take the call from? Who the hell do you think I'm going to take a call from? Miss Janet fucking Jackson Lee, Janet Lee, Miss Lee, if you're nasty. What we doing here? Shit. Moving on. So then after all that, right, basically this filter thing is happening, right? And even though, Kiana, right, and Angel, they, have this thing going on, I'm proud that Kiana stood up for a friend of like, really? Are we really doing this? Because some of y'all don't look like who you're supposed to look like. And I will agree with Kiana. I will absolutely agree with that. And I just put down Stacey's jealous because God didn't bless her enough. Because Stacey said sometimes she'll tweak until you can't tweak no more. But she looked fabulous. That was an underhanded compliment, Stacey. Okay? You wasn't blessed enough. And neither was Giselle. Because Giselle talked about Angel's, milk factory. And it looked like Giselle's milk factory was, you know how they have the grand closing sale? It looked like her milk factory was, well, these are the last 2 bottles we produced out of Giselle's milk factory. And Angel, it's just overflowing. I mean, just open up the windows of heaven. Like, I'm sorry, some of y'all you look beautiful to somebody, but I don't mean you look beautiful to everybody. Like, what the hell? I just felt like that was just a shady comment, Stacey. I clocked that T, like they say. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. So Wendy is talking about appearance and demeanor. Wendy, he or she who has not sinned cast the first stone. You can't cast those stones right now. You can't. And not to mention, too, you have changed your mind on some stuff. And if I recall, when Karen Huger said what she said about thanking everybody, didn't you feel a way about Karen not mentioning you? So because Karen Huger did not mention you, and you felt offended, and you changed your mind, Angel can't change her mind and have her own opinion. Are we really doing this motherfucking ass shit? Because, see, here's the thing. Baltimore, Maryland, the DMV ain't got nothing on Little Rock, Arkansas. It don't. Because, like I said, there was a group of 9 black kids named the Little Rock 9 that went into Central High School so your ass could get 4 degrees. The Little Rock 9 black kids that went to Central High School, they went into that school so your ass could get 4 degrees. 9 black kids went into Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas, so your ass could get 4 degrees. Okay? Because I always hear, well, California this and New York that and Miami this and that. Y'all ain't got nothing on Little Rock. Without those 9 black kids walking into a school, no black kids could ever walk into a school anywhere in the United fucking States of America. Shut your ass up. Shit. Now, I love everybody. At least I love the people who deserve it. But what we're not going to do is get so high and mighty of this is where you are always, where this is, I got to put, we're not going to get so high and mighty and sedity that this is where you've always been. When there was a version of you that you didn't even want to see of your fucking damn self. That's what we're not going to do. Moving on. Holy, just... You gonna mess around, be a bigamist. Wait a minute, how am I gonna be? Wait, hold on, how, Sway? Wait a minute, I'm just honest in my opinion. Like, what are we doing here? What did I do? I just came on to have a conversation with you all. I don't know what I did. I'm a little bit confused here. What the heck? Oh my Lord Jesus. Listen, I'm a one-woman person, okay? Listen. Listen, I believe this is all Adam's fault because Eve was thick in the garden, and because Eve was thick in the garden, just sashaying from side to side. You know what I mean? The face card didn't decline, and that voice just was swallowing his soul up. And when she threw it back, it was like, oh my Lord, oh God, you just took the whole orchard out of me. Good Lord Jesus. And so because of that, we got all these beautiful women down here as a consequence. So this is Adam's fault. Y'all, I joke. Please don't tell that Sunday school story to the children. Please don't. Children already have enough going on in their world. Let's not tell them something that ain't true, please. Okay, let's just not do that, please and thank you. Moving on. So, with that being said, like I said, Wendy talking about appearance and demeanor when Wendy's in the situation that she's in. Child, you felt the way you felt about Karen Huger and changed your mind. Let Angel breathe, live, and move about how she wants to, please and thank you. And so then, do you like this lady? That conversation exposed Kiana and Angel. Do y'all not talk about each other to each other and behind each other's back? Stop it. Stop it. Stop that shit. Stop it. That did not expose Angel and Kiana. Stop that. Y'all get big mad when somebody wants to have an opinion on you, but y'all don't give opinions on everybody else. Child, listen. You sound like Medea with the Bible story. Well, it's an interpretation. Yes, indeed. So Giselle said, Stacey is different than the woman that she was before. It's just the principle of the thing. Like, no lies told. I mean, it does look like Stacey ain't really who she says she is, but I'd rather have a Stacey around than Monique Samuels that will just whoop anybody's ass just because they exist. Just keep it in a book. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So Stacey brings up Sean Sprawlings. And I noticed something when Ashley talked about, how they met. They met at a birthday party. And Ashley said that he was handsome and intellectual. Ashley, respectfully, when have you ever had anyone handsome in your life? And when have you or them ever been intellectual? I'm just asking questions. It's not shading you at all. You know what I mean? It's not shading you at all. I do believe that, maybe Ashley should go on American Idol and Giselle should go, well, actually, they don't even do the big auditions anymore, so you can't really do that. But still, if they do a celebrity American Idol audition, and you get picked, which honestly, to tell you the truth, that could be a spinoff show for ABC. Hey, ABC, come here. We could do Singing with the Stars as a spinoff show of Dancing with the Stars. I just need to host it, okay? And then we'll really find out if Ashley Darby can actually sing. Let's do Singing with the Stars, and let's see if Ashley Darby can make the cast, and then we can see if she can actually sing. because I really think she gasses her own head up, and she hasn't been broken in real life to hear other people's opinions about it and her saying, I'm just saying, ABC. Call me if you want to do that, but I have to host the show. Of course, I would love Whitney Houston to be my co-host, but unfortunately, she's no longer here. We can get Jill Scott. I mean, she is my wife after all. Jill Scott, Jill Lee, Miss Lee, if you're nasty, but that's neither here nor there. But listen, but with all that being said, Stacey did not raise her hand for going on an NFL day, and Jazzi's like, "Wait, you're not raising your hand?" It's like, Jazzi is looking like you are looking a little bit like Jacqueline Mia. You're looking like the Green Eye Bandit. You're looking like a mean girl. It's not a good look for you. And then Stacey tried to get close to someone. And then Wendy, oh my Lord Jesus, child, can you not just be normal? Sincerely. Because when Asher was giving off the clues, you know, Wendy asked, do I know him? And then, you know, Giselle said, you know him. And Wendy was like, ah! Stacey! You know that information was going to come out, whether you heard it or not. Like, you know, you could have done, damn! Just, child, anyway, that is your Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10, Episode 4 After Show Review. Damn. How did I do? Did I cover everything? Oh my God, Jesus. I'm so sorry, y'all. Listen, I know it was late, but I thank y'all for being here. By the way, new episode of On Brand with Jimmy Fallon came out, so we will do that tomorrow. And I may do a deep dive live for y'all Wednesday, because there's something very interesting I want to talk about. It's been a minute since we've done a deep dive live. I mean, the Warner Brothers Discovery conversation was just kind of updating you all on what's going on, but this is going to be a deep dive live on Wednesday, so we'll talk about that on Wednesday. Then, of course, as you guys know, Thursdays, I'm off YouTube unless there's something in the culture to talk about, and then Friday, 11 to 6 p.m. Thank you so much, G-Mom Liz. You know, here's the thing, right? I try my very best to say what needs to be said with purpose. That's the magic sauce to me. But also give a lot of love, grace, and space to these ladies, because, I mean, they're coming on TV to showcase their lives. And it's very hard to do that and still live publicly, right? So I do try to understand that. But if you do something good on screen, I'm going to talk about it. If you do something bad, I'm going to talk about it. But either way, I'm going to talk about it. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I think I'm actually a great reviewer, because honestly, to tell you the truth, I just shoot it straight. I do. I shoot it very straight with y'all. Now, do I add, you know, some of this and some of that there? Sure. Because you saw the thumbnail, you know my voice, and damn it, you know why you're here. But compare me to some other reviewers, I think I'll be like this. If the ladies ever saw my review, I don't think they would ever be upset with anything I would say. I don't think so. Because I keep it on the show. But also, too, at least I give enough humor and enough relatability where it's like, okay, you know what? I can kind of see where he's coming from. You know, I don't just punch to knock your ass out. You know, I do a little boom, 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 boom. I do a couple of combos before I, you know, go in. You know what I mean? I warm you up to be knocked out. That sounds wrong, I know, but we're talking about virtually in a review here of a knockout. So please calm down. Almost there to a full-fledged hour of content there. G-Mom Liz 3 says, great review. Those ladies are a mess. And they are. And they are. And not to mention, too, Married to Medicine is coming up, too. So we got to review that, too. Good Lord Jesus. It's been a full hour. I'm going to turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Oh, my God, Jesus. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. My lord, my lord, my lord. Woo! Sherry, Jesus Christ. Like I said, G Mom Liz, if you got anything else you want to talk about with Potomac, or if there's anything else you want to talk about, I'll stay up here at least until 1 hour and 7 minutes. Um, you know what I mean? But then after that, I'll probably give y'all the daily motivator and then head on out. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and give y'all the review. Because I promised y'all a review. And I try to honor my word most of the time. You know what I mean? So, but oh my God. But yes, indeed, Joe. We are just chillaxing. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hmm. And I do think that's the one great thing about our channel. We have many great things about our channel. But I think one of the greatest things is you think you know what I'm going to say, but you really don't know until um until I come on camera. Okay, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me get y'all the daily motivator. I always want to make sure that my audience had a good time. You know what I mean? That's why I don't mind staying over just a little bit, but you know, it is all good. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. 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 Today you have 100% of your life left. Tom Hopkins. Very, very true. It is time for a day mower for Monday, October 27th, 2025. Immersed and involved. Discover encouragement in Discover encouragement in what's possible. Experience inspiration as you encounter all that's beautiful. Feel satisfaction lifting up the lives of others. Continue the joy of bringing new value to life. Stimulate your imagination by going where you've never gone and learning what you've never known. Live the determination that is fueled by compelling purpose. Spark your creativity by participating in the world around you. Rejuvenate your energy by supporting and expanding upon all that holds meaning for you. Listen, learn, go, and do. Keep yourself fully immersed and involved in the substance and wonder and promise of life. Rather, every day offers an abundance of opportunities to engage and contribute. Embrace the best of them and make life richer than ever before. Ralph Morrison. Immersed and involved. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Wasn't able to see that. My bad. I'll read it again. It's all good there. Today you have 100% of your life left. Today, everybody, it's time for a day mower. Once again, from Monday, October 27th, 2025, immersed and involved. Discover encouragement in what's possible. Experience inspiration as you encounter all that's beautiful. Feel satisfaction lifting up the lives of others. Continue the joy of bringing new value to life. Stimulate your imagination by going where you've never gone and learning what you've never known. Live the determination that's fueled by compelling purpose. Spark your creativity by participating in the world around you. Rejuvenate your energy by supporting and expanding upon all that holds meaning for you. Listen, learn, go, and do. Keep yourself fully immersed and involved in the substance and wonder and promise of life. Every day offers an abundance of opportunities to engage and contribute. Embrace the best of them and make life richer than ever before. Ralph Morrison. You know, I will say this. I think the biggest thing that I have learned from the life that I have lived and do want to live is that you only get out of life what you put into it. When you come to this channel and you see the content that you see, it's not weak at all. It is full throttle. By the time I start this live, I have my foot on the gas. You better have your seatbelt on. You better be holding on to that little handlebar in the car when I'm doing turns, because we gone. And I think the reason why the life I have lived and will live is going to be fully immersed and involved is because I care about what I do. I know what you're thinking. Like, wait, that's your first point. Yes, you have to care about what you do. Why do you think this channel has grown and is growing and will grow as much as it has? It's because every single tour has always been fully immersed in whatever we're talking about. And we involve each and every person that comes over here. And also, too, like I said before in our anthem, just because we're not being seen by everybody doesn't mean we're not being seen by who needs to see us. Because so many people worry about the quantity of people, where if the quantity is there but the quality ain't there, then guess what? The quality's gonna go down anyway, right? So the first thing you gotta do is care about you and what you do, right? That's the first thing. The second thing is rejuvenate your energy by supporting and expanding upon all that holds meaning for you. That is one thing that I genuinely believe that I do a decent job on, but I don't think I do enough of. I try my very best to always make space for myself. Like usually on Fridays, I'll go to Dunkin' and get me like a cold brew. I haven't done it in a while, but I always try to make sure that every Friday I do something for myself, right? Or I try to, give myself a perk during the week, because if you don't keep up with how you love yourself, you will get tired of yourself, right? So the second thing I would say to you all is, after you give a care about you, rejuvenate your energy by making sure that you invest in other things, because you deserve an outlet to breathe. That's the second thing I'll tell you. And then finally, the third thing I will tell you is every day offers an abundance of opportunities to engage and contribute. I remember this quote that said, I quote, God will remove you from people because of conversations that he did hear, right? But I added to that God will put you around the right people because of the conversations he did hear about you. We got to remember that every day offers an abundance of opportunities, right, to engage and contribute. So if you're not wanting to engage and contribute in spaces, that's probably because God sensed something in that space that you didn't need to be there anymore. And if he's putting you around new spaces, even though it may be uncomfortable, it may be where you need to be. Amen. Amen to that. So with that being said, everybody, that is it for me. It's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you were always born a blessing to trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Well, that's one thing to call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, by spending time together, we'll be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life. Or you're just trying not to be a Wendy and recognize maybe you need to just stand down a little bit and recognize just because you're calling people out for not being perfect, that means you ain't perfect either. Make sure the replay is not just worth you to watch it, not just worth you to listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you, I value you, I embrace you all. Always remember, see love, you gotta give it, see love, you gotta give it, see love, you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you've overcome, whatever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. As we get ready, because this is Halloween week, if you see a blue bucket, that is a house. I'm sorry, if you see a blue bucket out, right? Because I don't know how Halloween is done these days. I know some people, they just leave the candy bowl on the doorstep. But if you see a kid out with a blue bucket, that kid has autism, okay? If you see anybody with a disability, treat them with the utmost respect, kindness, and love. Because life right now is hard for everybody. And I don't think kids should have a horrible day on Halloween. I really don't. They shouldn't have a horrible day anyway. And God forbid, if you see a mama like a thirsty toxicity, you call who you need to call and say, hey, we got thirsty toxicity in the area. We got thirsty toxicity in the area. We got thirsty toxicity in the area. We got 2319 toxicity. Did y'all know that males could also be thirsty toxicity too? Whether you see a father or a mother, a sister or a brother, uncle, auntie, whoever, if they have thirsty toxicity energy, we got 2319 thirsty toxicity energy. And let's protect these kids out here on Halloween, all right? One love, much love, all love. I feel love is sending right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time.